Hello, my name is Peter Hunter and welcome to this yoga and exercise video. The video is based on the idea that even if you have mobility issues and you find regular yoga classes and exercise classes difficult to cope with, there's still an enormous amount that you can do in a chair-based session. So this video is based on the principles of yoga, but I've added in additional exercises which I hope you might find useful. And it's based on classes that I've been running for several years now. You know your body and your health issues. So do what you feel comfortable with, do what you're happy with. Start gently, experiment, work out what does work for you. And then, when you've found what works for you, keep on doing it on a regular basis and make steady, regular, gradual progress. If you want more information on my yoga and associated activities, go to my website www.instinctyoga.com or visit the Instinct Yoga Facebook page. Okay, that's enough about me. So let's get started. So to begin with, let's just focus on head, neck, shoulders, arms, hands, the whole of the upper body. So to start with, just settle yourself in your chair. Let yourself be as relaxed as can be. Let your shoulders relax. Let your eyes close for a moment. Just bring your focus within yourself, shoulders relaxed, body relaxed. Breathing slow and easy. Just relax into your chair. Bring your focus within yourself, just shut out the outside world for a moment. Let yourself settle. Body relaxed, breathing slow and easy. And then let your arms just hang alongside you. And then take your arms out wide up over your head as you breathe in. And then bring your arms back alongside you as you breathe out. So just set up an easy rhythm, stretching tall as you breathe in. Arms back alongside you as you breathe out. No hurry. Breathing slowly, breathing deeply. And then bring your hands onto your knees and take your arms up in front as you breathe in and then back down again as you breathe out. So just follow that easy rhythm, stretching tall, breathing in, hands back on your knees, breathing out. Again, just breathing slowly, breathing deeply. Okay, and then let's shift the focus into the neck. So just sit upright in your chair. Maybe fold your arms behind you, so you're just taking your shoulders back a little, finding an upright posture. And then simply take your head around to the right as far as is comfortable. Pause for a moment. And then come back to the center and round to the left. So you're just looking to ease tension out of your neck with that gentle rotation, working one side then the other. No hurry. Keeping your breathing steady, taking the head around one side then the other. And then when you come back to the center, drop your chin down to your chest. Let your head just hang there for a second. And then as you next breathe in, just slowly look to the ceiling. Drop your chin down to your chest as you breathe out. And just take your head up and down a couple more times, looking to the ceiling on the in-breath. Dropping your chin to your chest on the out breath. And then pause, just release your hands, take your arms out wide now, and just tip your fingers to your shoulders. Get a movement into your elbows. And then take your hands out in front of you, wriggling and stretching your fingers, just trying to get movement into every joint in your hands and your fingers, wriggling, stretching, moving. And then clench your fist for a few moments. Let the tension run up your arms into your shoulders. And then release the tension, spread your fingers wide. And then just turn your right hand over so the thumb's down towards the ground. Loop your left hand over your right and interlock your fingers. And then just pull your hands through, just gently stretching through wrists and fingers for a few moments. So we're just looking to work our way around the body, just getting everything moving. And then same thing on the other side, left arm out, thumb down, right hand over the top. Interlock your fingers again and pull your hands through. And then just shake the tension away from your hands, your wrists and your fingers. And bring your focus into your shoulders. And to begin with, just roll your shoulders up and forward. Bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Big circling motion with the shoulders. And then take them back the other way. And then pause, and then just focus on your right shoulder now, and just circle the right arm at the shoulder. And just looking for as big a range of movement in the shoulder joint as you can get. And again, you know your body. Work with whatever you're comfortable with. If it's painful, don't do it. But just circle one way, circle the other. Just be aware of how your shoulder feels, how your joints feel. So you're just aiming to get movement into your shoulder joint. And then same thing on the other side. Just a nice easy circling motion. Aiming to get your shoulders moving freely and easily. And then again back the other way. And then keeping the focus on the chest and the shoulders. This time take your arms out wide as you breathe in. And hug your shoulders as you breathe out. Stretch out wide as you breathe in. And hug your shoulders as you breathe out. So just a nice easy rhythm, working with your breath, stretching wide, hugging your shoulders. And then let your arms and your shoulders relax. And we'll keep the focus on the shoulders and the upper body. And we just use a belt to continue this. So I've got a yoga belt. You can use any old belt, a necktie, any old belt you've got. So to begin with, take your hands 3 feet or so apart, up over your head. And then we're looking to open the shoulders. So just taking your arms back down and then up and over. So just working backwards and forwards. And again, if your shoulders aren't up to that, fine. Give it a go, see how you get on. If it's really tight, take your hands a bit further apart. If it's really easy, bring your hands a bit closer together. So just working backwards and forwards, opening your shoulders. And then just a freewheeling motion with your arms. Okay, just looking to get your shoulders moving freely, easily. And then finally working on shoulders and the upper body. Just stretch over to one side and then the other. Nice long, slow side stretches. Opening up one side of the body, compressing the other. And just gently working from side to side. Okay, and then pop your belt down to one side. So this section now is all about movement in the middle body, movement in the lower back, in the middle back, movement in the spine, taking the spine from side to side, backwards, forwards, rotating the spine. So let's begin taking the spine backwards and forwards. So just take your knees a little apart, sit upright in your chair, and then just gently let your body roll forward. So just let your arms hang, let your head hang. So we're looking for a nice stretch through the lower back. So just settle there for a moment, nice stretch through the lower back, holding for a second. And then roll your way gently back up from there. And then just keep on going up. Place your hands on the back of the chair, take your shoulders back, chest forward. So just arching your back a little. And then release from there and roll yourself down again. So you get the idea, we're just slowly working backwards and forwards, looking to get movement, particularly into the middle back, lower back. Just relaxing your way forward, slowly rolling your way back up. Using the chair to give you a little bit of leverage as you take your shoulders back and your chest forward. And just a couple more repetitions. You're rolling your way down softly, letting your arms hang, letting your head hang. Nice stretch through the lower back. And then roll your way up. And shoulders back, hands on the back of the chair. Just arch your back slightly. And then pause. So it's taking the spine backwards, forwards. Let's work on rotation now. So again, spine upright to begin with, bum firmly planted in the chair, and then just ease your way around to the right. Looking as far around as you can, using the chair to give you a bit of leverage. Coming as far around to the right as possible, and then back to the center and around to the left. And just slowly work your way around one side and then the other. So if you're using a chair with a slightly lower back, you probably have an advantage over me. But you get the idea, it's all about that easy rotation in your spine. Just keep your bum firmly planted in the chair, so all the rotation's taking place in the spine. And just work your way around one side, then the other, nice and slow and stretchy. And then pause when you come back to the center. This time, side to side movement in your spine. Take your right arm high, palm towards your head. Let your left hand hang alongside you. And then just ease your way over to the left. So you got a nice stretch through the right side. And then back over the other way. So just slowly working through one side and then the other. just letting your arms windmill. Again, no hurry, just enjoying the way the stretch feels. And then pause, and one last piece of work, again taking your spine backwards and forwards now, so, and working with the rhythm of your breath as well. So feet just a little apart, knees a little apart, bring your hands onto your knees. Look down into the space between your feet, and then as you breathe in, just arch your back, look to the ceiling on the in-breath. Just look down into the space between your feet on the out-breath. So work to the rhythm of your breath, looking up, arching your back as you breathe in. Look down into the space between your feet as you breathe out. And just work to the rhythm of your breath, letting the movement flow. Just breathing slowly, breathing deeply. Getting movement into your spine. And then pause, just let your shoulders relax, get yourself comfortable. Okay, so now let's shift the focus down into the feet, ankles, legs, and lower body. So to begin with, it might be useful just to take your shoes off so you can get a little movement, better movement into your feet and your ankles. So just park your shoes down to one side. And then we'll focus on the feet and the ankles to begin with. So initially, simply just elevate your right leg a little and just play with a range of movement in that right ankle. So circling the foot, taking it one way then the other, just getting as much movement into that ankle as you can. Circling, stretching in different directions. And then the same thing on the other side, elevating the left leg, again working on a range of movement in the ankle. Stretching, rotating. And then shift the focus into the right knee. So again, elevate your leg. So you're just aiming to get the leg swinging, the lower leg swinging at the knee. So simply do that. Just let the leg swing at the knee. So you're just looking to get the joint lubricated, moving freely, moving easily. And then after a few repetitions, just hold your leg out straight. So you're working the muscles around the knee, tightening the knee, working the muscles in the thigh. And just alternate between letting the leg swing and holding the leg out straight. And just once more. And then as ever, switch things around, and same thing with the left leg, again, letting the leg swing. Just getting the knee moving, and then hold the leg out straight. And once more, just alternate between the two, letting the leg swing for a few repetitions, holding it out straight, working on strength in the thigh. And then again, just once more. Okay, then relax down from that. Then let's shift the focus into the hips, thinking about range of movement in the hip. So let's work a little routine where you just pick the knee up, focus on the right leg, pick the knee up, out, down and in, up, out, down and in. So you're just looking to get a range of movement into the hip joint while you're sitting in the chair. Up, out, down and in. And you're working those muscles in the top of the thigh as well, the muscles that pick the leg up. And then same thing on the other side, up, out, down and in. And of course, if you want to work a little harder on that, you can reverse the sequence. So it's out, up, in, down. So that's entirely up to you. Okay, keeping the focus on the hips. This time, looking for a little stretch in the back of the right hip. Just pick your right leg up. So if you pick the leg up unaided, fine. If you need to pick it up with your hands, fine. Cross your right leg over your left thigh. And just ease your weight forward just a little. Just be aware of the stretch in the back of the right hip now. So that's what you're looking for, a little stretch in the back of that right hip. Holding for a few moments. So again, this depends entirely on the condition of your knee, your hip. So don't push things too hard, but just give yourself time for that stretch to take effect. And then as ever, same thing on the other side, just crossing the left leg over the right thigh. Again, just getting yourself comfortable. And just ease your body forward a little, feel that stretch in the back of the left hip. And then again, ease your way up from there. This time let's stretch through the back of both legs. So just come maybe towards the front of your chair. Take your right leg out in front of you. Point your toes back towards you. And just bring your hands over your left thigh. Ease your body forward. So you're just looking for a big stretch through the back of that right leg as you point your toes back towards you. And just hold there for a few moments. And then when you're ready, ease your way up from there. Same thing on the other side. Stretch your left leg away from you. Point your toes back towards you. Hands over your right knee. Just ease your way forward. Nice stretch through the back of the left leg. And then again, ease your way up from there. And then once more, focusing on range of movement in both the knee and the hip. Just pick your right knee up, wrap your hands around your knee, just settle back in your chair, just draw your knee up towards you as far as your knee will come. Just hold for a few moments. Just hold onto that stretch, letting the muscles around the hip relax as much as possible. And then release on that side, put the right leg down, pick the left leg up. Again, wrap your hands around the knee, draw the knee towards you. And just settle there for a moment. Again, bringing the upper and lower leg together, bringing the chest and the thigh together, letting the muscles around the hip relax. And then just place your feet back down on the floor. Get yourself comfortable in your chair. And let's just have a couple of minutes of relaxation just to bring things to a close now. So make yourself as comfortable as can be. Just let your eyes close gently. Let your shoulders relax. Just let yourself relax into your chair. Whole body as relaxed as can be. Softness in your shoulders, softness in your fingers. No tension around your eyes, around your mouth. Whole body just softening, relaxing into your chair. And as your body relaxes, so let your breathing just settle into a steady, easy rhythm. And be aware of your breathing just slowing gently as you become more relaxed. And just keep your focus on how relaxed your body feels. Focus on the rhythm of your breath, just gently breathing in, breathing out. And just for a minute or so, relax into your chair. Follow the rhythm of your breath and enjoy the quiet. And then when you're ready, just gently start to bring your consciousness back into the present again. Just having a little stretch, having a yawn. Just move your fingers and toes. Just let your breathing deepen a little. Stretching, yawning. Easing tension out of your back, having a stretch, having a yawn. And then just settle yourself back in your chair, back in the here and now. So thank you very much for joining me. Thank you.